Hi, welcome back to Digital Urim. In the previous video, we explored the 8 cybersecurity domains and how each one plays a different role in protecting systems and information. Today, we're going to study one of the most important concepts in the entire field, the CIA Triad. Even though the name may sound technical, it represents a simple idea. Every secure system must protect who can see the information, ensure it is not altered, and make sure it is available when needed. If you understand this model, you will understand the foundation of almost every modern security control. CIA stands for confidentiality, integrity, availability. These three principles are not optional. They are the foundation used to design security policies, systems, controls, and architectures. When an organization protects information, it is really trying to guarantee these three conditions at the same time. That is why the CIA Triad is one of the most important models for understanding professional cybersecurity. The CIA Triad exists because security is not just about installing tools. Security is about answering one specific question: what does it really mean to protect information? Protecting information means three things. Not everyone should be able to see it. Not everyone should be able to change it. It must be available when it is truly needed. If an organization protects only one of these and ignores the others, the system remains vulnerable. That is why the CIA Triad is not just theory. It is a practical way to think about security. The first principle is confidentiality. Confidentiality means that only authorized people can access the information. It is not just about hiding data, but about controlling who is allowed to see it. This includes passwords, customer data, medical records, financial reports, internal emails, strategic documents. If an unauthorized person gains access to that information, confidentiality is broken. Even if the attacker changes nothing, the damage has already happened. Imagine a bank storing financial information from thousands of customers. If an attacker steals that database, the organization may still be operating, but security has already failed. The reason is simple: the information was seen by someone who was never supposed to see it. To protect confidentiality, organizations use controls such as encryption, multi-factor authentication, role-based access controls, data segmentation, identity management. The goal is to ensure that each person sees only what they truly need. The second principle is integrity. Integrity means that information remains accurate, complete, and has not been changed without authorization. A system may still be running, but if the data has been manipulated, security has already been compromised. This is especially dangerous because altered information may still look legitimate. And when an organization makes decisions based on false data, the consequences can be severe. Imagine a hospital. If someone changes a medication dose or alters a laboratory result, the system may still be running normally, but the information is no longer trustworthy. That is a violation of integrity. To protect this principle, organizations use mechanisms such as hashes, digital signatures, change control, audits, version control. Integrity is essential because an organization must be able to trust its own data. The third principle is availability. Availability means that systems and information must be accessible when they are needed. It does not matter if the data is confidential and accurate if nobody can access it at a critical moment. This includes attacks and failures such as denial of service, ransomware, infrastructure outages, power or connectivity failures. Availability is vital because many organizations depend on their systems in real time. Imagine a medical emergency system. If an ambulance needs access to a patient record and the system is down, the issue is no longer just technical, it becomes human and operational. To protect availability, organizations implement redundancy, load balancing, backups, alternate sites, recovery plans. The goal is to ensure the system continues to function even when something goes wrong. One of the most common mistakes is thinking that these three principles compete against each other. In reality, they must be balanced. For example, if you restrict access too much, you may affect availability. If you prioritize speed only, you may weaken confidentiality. If you do not control changes, you lose integrity. Cybersecurity is not about maximizing one control blindly. It is about designing systems that balance all three pillars. The CIA Triad is used every day in the real world. It is applied when designing policies, systems, networks, controls, and processes. Practical examples. A firewall helps protect confidentiality and availability. MFA helps protect confidentiality. Hashes and signatures help protect integrity. Backups help protect availability. Every security control exists because it protects at least one of these principles. Let's review it with more detail. Confidentiality means controlling who is allowed to see the information. It is broken when an unauthorized party gains access to data. Integrity means ensuring that information remains accurate, trustworthy, and unchanged without authorization. It is broken when someone modifies data, even if the system keeps running. Availability means ensuring that data and systems are accessible when they are actually needed. It is broken when services go down, become encrypted, or stop responding. If one of these pillars fails, the security of the system fails as well. That is why the CIA Triad is not just theory. It is a practical guide for analyzing risk, designing controls, and understanding incidents. The CIA Triad is one of the most important models in all of cybersecurity. If you understand these three principles, you will be able to analyze risks, controls, and attacks much better. In the next video, we will continue with another essential concept in the course. Thanks for watching. Understand, defend, grow.